And now, World Improv Network proudly presents Community Court.
When two parties cannot solve a dispute, no, community court is there to solve the problem. See?
All rise for the most honorable Judge Kenneth Vicarro.
Ooh-wee. I ran here today, Cliff.
Oh, getting that cardio in, Judge.
Oh boy, I am. Yeah, I didn't realize though that you're supposed to wear shorts. I thought running was the same.
Oh,
Whatever you're wearing.
I hope you weren't wearing your dress slacks.
I was.
Oh,
What I'm wearing right now is what I ran in.
oh, that's
Gown and
gonna
all.
chafe.
Yeah, well, it did.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
You-
yeah. It's real funny, isn't it, Junior? Yeah, you got a stroller. You were just cruising in those wheels. He doesn't have to exert himself. Well, you enjoy it for now, but you're gonna have to pay for your own college. How's that sound, Junior?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're laughing now, but
you wait till those student loan debts come due. Mhm.
that's right. You're gonna have to fill out your own FAFSA forms. That's
Oh,
all I'm saying. Oh yeah, yeah. Who's the boss now? It ain't.
I think it's still Tony Danza.
Well, don't tell him that. All right. Well, gosh, now that I've caught my breath, we can get down to business. All right. Let's wheel and deal some justice today.
Ooh.
All right. So, at this podium, we have our plaintiff. Sir, your name is Brockwell Chestnut,
Yes, that's correct.
and let me see here. Your complaint, your plea, the reason you're here today is the company you work for has been censoring and monitoring your activities
Yeah.
on your digital devices
And my physical person in my cube.
and your physical person.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's add that to the list.
Mhm.
Digital devices and physical person.
I call it full 160 degree surveillance.
160 degrees. Is that what you said?
I meant to say 360 degrees of surveillance. But
So,
maybe
well,
I said 160.
I mean, you did say 160. I'm pretty sharp when it comes to the listening stuff.
Well, I'm just trying to mislead those who may be watching.
Oh, that's your deal. You're trying to mislead those who may be watching. All right. Well, we're gonna need some honesty and some transparency while we're in the courtroom. Otherwise,
Mm,
you may not get the conclusion you're looking for.
we'll see about that.
All right. Well, and over here at the other podium is our defendant, Palladium Metallurgy. Hello. Oh, geez, you need a. Hey, Cliff, can we get him a Ricola or some lozenges or something?
Oh, absolutely, Judge. Here, open up your mouth, sir. I'll just fire one right into your mouth.
Nice
Problem
shot, Cliff.
solved.
Yeah, you're supposed to let that melt in your mouth. You don't chew it, crunch it up that quick. It ain't candy, Junior.
Yes,
Ain't
Judge.
happening.
Judge.
Yes, Mr. Metallurgy.
Yeah, there's a piece of aluminum that flew out of my throat. All right. Well, anyway, Brockwell over here, we've been watching him closely at work because his behavior's been a little bit, shall we say, peculiar.
Objection, Your Honor.
Okay.
He just admitted that they've been watching me.
Indeed.
Yes.
Is there any precedent for this? Are the grounds justified within this company? Sometimes there are contracts that allow for such parameters.
There are, actually, sir. His father, Brockwell Sr., was a former employee of ours. And we noticed in the tail end of his tenure with the company that he started getting a little bit bizarre, almost like he was a Mad Hatter or something.
Can you maybe detail what you mean by bizarre? Well, I mean, why do you say Mad Hatter?
Well, because he used to come in wearing nothing but bicycle hats. You know those little tiny ones with a tiny bill?
Sure.
And he would have nothing on but a jock strap and a bicycle hat on the tail end of his career. That was it. He used to be a three-piece suit and tie kind of guy.
It's the uniform of a proud elder chestnut.
Yeah, and it's kind of the chestnuts that were the problem, to be honest with you, Judge. He was an older gentleman, so nothing always hung as high as you would if you're young and strapping, like Brockwell over there. And nonetheless, he started to freak out his colleagues, and he used to slam his head against the wall right at 5 o'clock to let everybody know it's time to go, like a woodpecker. Bang, 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 bang.
Yes.
And it just got worse and worse.
This is senior?
This is senior.
So
we hired-
not this Brockwell, but his father.
But we know that it's psychosis and weird behaviors transferred genetically. So when we hired...
You know that?
Well,
Is that proven?
Well, it is, because he's doing the same thing as Dad did, so clearly it's proven.
I mean...
Your Honor,
Yeah,
I
Mr.
think
Chestnut.
this is just a basic open and shut profiling. Like, just because I'm a chestnut, I need to be watched because of the actions of my father? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Well, Your Honor, I don't know what you guys do here in the courtroom, but when's the last time you stuck your hand out and took a ball-peen hammer and slammed your fingernails one after another until they turned purple? Yeah, I know. It sounds painful, huh, kid?
Yes.
And then take those fingernails and pull them off with a pair
Jeez.
of pliers and then run around the office to show everybody.
Well, why are you describing this right now?
Because that's what Brockwell has been doing.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm simply trying to raise the level of dedication among my other employees. This is what I'm willing to sacrifice for the company. And as an added bonus, when your fingers are that sore and you type, you're going to type much quicker. So I'm showing my dedication, and I am increasing my productivity.
Do you have some kind of numbers to justify, or is this
Yeah.
purely anecdotal?
No, I have, I would like to enter into evidence. These are some of the key logs that I have taken off of the surveillance servers that were revealed during the discovery process.
Oh, okay.
Yes, as you can see, it will graph my keystrokes per minute. And if you look, there's a sharp uptick on May 24th, and that was the day of the aforementioned fingernail motivational incident.
Oh, Judge, I can't dispute that. That's true. But if you look on this graph, 2 days later, on May 26th, there was a huge decline in his keystrokes. And that was the same day we monitored him on videotape, picking his nose and stuffing his boogers in his eyeballs.
Yes.
I do that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I mean, what's so weird about that?
Your Honor, do you do it to plug up your tear ducts
Yeah,
so you
exactly.
don't cry as much?
Yeah, I'm a man. I didn't grow up emotionally illiterate, like I was taught you stuff it inside, and one of the ways you do that is well,
Yes.
you stuff your boogers in your eye holes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, what about here on May 29th, 3 days after that, we saw Brockwell over there. He took, I don't know if I should describe it this way. He took, well, the best way I guess you can describe it on this videotape here, I got a clip for you, Judge. See that? You see the cheese grater he's rubbing on his arm? And pulling, exfoliating all his skin to the point where he's bleeding profusely? He's wiping his foreheads with it, making Maori symbols on his face, tattoos. Is that normal here in the courtroom too?
I mean, I guess if you're in the Maori tribe, yeah.
It's a simple expression of my heritage, Your Honor. It was Maui Heritage Day.
Well,
I mean,
all right. Then let's go on.
Are you gonna be so culturally insensitive, Mr. Metallurgy? I mean, what kind of business are you running here anyway? I mean, are you in the business of people? Or I know, Junior, I'm upset too.
Sorry, it was a piece of copper.
Cliff, can we get maybe a big magnet or something? Pull out the rest of the metal in his throat?
Hold on, Judge. I have powers. All right.
Jeez
Problem
Louise,
solved.
why do you have metal in your throat, man?
Well, the real question is, damn, Cliff, that felt good.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for pulling all that other stuff out. How you can melt that down and maybe make a small fortune.
Why do you got metal in your throat?
Well, it's kind of our tradition to eat metal every morning with your Cheerios.
And,
Because it
Your Honor,
keeps you grounded.
I would like to point out that not once have I commented to HR how weird that is and uncomfortable it makes me in the office.
Yeah, we all got our idiosyncrasies. We're all human beings. We're all flawed. I don't see what the big deal is here. Stop bothering Mr. Chestnut here. All right, that's my ruling. Get out.
Stay tuned for Talking Points with Shabazz Davis, and make sure to give the Windcast your suggestions during the break on what topic Shabazz should swing a bat at. Next on Mile High Sports Radio.